It's no secret that the sun and the surf draw millions of people to California's beach towns. But now researchers in Santa Cruz are translating those waves into dollars and cents using the power of what they call surfonomics. Professional surfer Sean Burns is with Save the Waves Coalition. They've just released a new report documenting the economic benefits that surfing brings to Santa Cruz, a figure they estimate at nearly $200 million a year.
And so people come here, they spend their money at restaurants, coffee shops. There's the boardwalk. There's many of places that utilize the ocean and how beautiful the coastline is here. And one of the biggest draws to people visiting here and staying here, even though with sales and rent going up a lot, is surfing and the ocean.
So these are the different vulnerabilities of each one of these breaks under different levels of sea level rise.
But like other communities up and down the California coast, the famed Santa Cruz shoreline and its dozens of surf breaks are facing threats from climate change. The report estimates that a single foot of sea level rise could diminish surfable waves by nearly 30% as the ocean tides push inland towards increasingly vulnerable cliffs. Diego Sancho helped model the costly scenarios.
So the breaks that we're breaking now at low tide will break less of the time because that lower threshold of the tide is going to be 1 foot higher. And so on, you had 2 feet, you had 3 feet, and then those breaks that were low tide only right now will eventually not break at all or only under very, very low tides.
Translated into surfonomics, the team projects losses into the tens of millions of dollars for the Santa Cruz economy.
One of the critical pillars of this study is to really get a number on waves. What is the value of a wave?
The reef would be out here.
And Santa Cruz isn't alone in searching for solutions. An hour or so north, in Pacifica, another group of surfers are pushing a plan to help restore the battered beach area around the city's pier and make the area surfable again. Longtime activist Rob Birdlegs Coughlin, along with fellow surfers Tom Kendall and Bob Battaglio, have presented a plan to build an artificial reef. They say the offshore structure, created with rocks and backed by sand, would help protect the city's seawall and potentially create a wave break that would attract surfers.
So that what would happen is we would create a mound of rocks, kind of like a big breakwater, but it would be low enough that waves would break along them, hopefully, so we could create a surfing spot.
It is a big lift, but I really think it's our only serious option for the near term.
There's 1,100 miles of coastline in California. A lot of that coastline doesn't have good surf. But if we can make some new surf and some better surf, surfers are interested in that.
Back in Santa Cruz, Save the Waves and its partners are hoping to show planners up and down California the cost benefits of protecting and restoring surfing environments. And CEO Nick Strong-Savetich believes their study can also provide a template for other coastal communities to attach a more accurate value to their own shorelines.
If I were to wave my magic wand, we would have a process in which surfing communities across the state, from the bottom up, could say, hey, we want to be able to protect our surf breaks, we want to manage them better in the face of climate change, and we want them to have basically a seat at the table when it comes to infrastructural planning for the future.
Protecting the surf with the help of the people who know it best.